Hello children, this is the book of class 4 and we are going to study about the second chapter of this book, that is noun. Children, as you know, noun is the name of any person, place or thing. Children, here are few words. You have to find out whether they are noun or pronoun. Okay children? Earlier also we have done this exercise, so it is not difficult for you. You can do it yourself. Then I have told you in my previous video about the kinds of noun. There are 5 kinds of noun: proper, common, collective, material and abstract. Proper nouns are unique nouns in the word. They are matchless. Okay? Like any particular name. Common noun. Common noun stands for a common group of the things. Okay? Like boy. Boy can be so many, girl can be so many, but if I said any name, if I say Ram, either if I say Sarla, so these are proper nouns. Boy and girl common noun, but Sarla and Ram proper nouns. Understand children? Collective nouns. Now collective nouns are a group or collection of the things. Like bunch of keys. So many keys are there in a group, so that is called collective noun. Team is a group of different type of players, so it is also a collective noun. Now material noun, all the materials of the world and the things made by them, like gold and the chain made by gold, wood and the things made by wood. So all this type of materials are coming in the category of material noun. Now abstract noun, all the feelings, emotions are put in the group of abstract nouns, like love, hate, hunger, thirst, etc. Okay children? Now children, another topic of this chapter is another types of nouns, like countable nouns and uncountable nouns. Countable nouns are those which can be another types of nouns, like countable nouns and uncountable nouns. Countable nouns are those which can be count, and uncountable nouns are those which we cannot count. Different bread we can count. How many pieces of bread are there? We can count, so it is countable noun. But butter, we can't count butter. We can weight it, but we cannot count, so that is uncountable noun. Now next topic is gender. There are 4 genders of nouns: feminine, masculine, neuter and common. Feminine gender stands for females, masculine stands for males and neuter stands for non-living things. Common gender for nouns that may be masculine or feminine means we can say that doctor is, it can be both, a male also, a female also. It can be girl also, boy also, right? So a doctor is common, but if I say the particular name of the doctor, Dr. Sarla, so it is a feminine gender. If I say Dr. Mohan, it is a masculine gender. Understand children? Neuter gender, I have told you that it stands for non-living things. All the non-living things of the world, they come in the category of neuter gender. Now numbers, singular and plural, 2 numbers are there. Singular stands for one thing or one person, and plural stands for 2 or more than 2 things or person. Okay children? Children, there are so many rules for this to change singular to plural. So these rules are given in your book also. See, these are the rules which are given in your book. So you have to learn these rules. They are given here. I have given you in homework to learn these rules. Okay, your teacher has also told in your previous classes. So just have a revision of that. Okay children? And children, there is one exercise based on another topic. Have a revision of that. Okay children? And children, there is one exercise based on another topic, and that topic is compound words. What is that topic? Compound nouns. When 2 or more words are put together, we get a new noun with a new meaning. This is called compound nouns. Means 2 words or more than 2 words are put together, they form a different thing. they form a different noun which is having a different meaning. So these are called compound nouns. Just like bed and room, they both are nouns, right? So we are making them together and the new word bedroom, right? Postman, they are having different meaning, but when they put together, they are forming a third word, the name postman, the person who is doing the job of collecting the letters and distributing the letters. Birthday, they are having two different meanings, okay? But when they are put together, birthday, then that is a different meaning, the day of your birth, right children? So there is one exercise related to it, exercise H. This exercise you have to do in your notebook. I have written here in this exercise. This is HW, you have to do in your notebook. Understand children? So this exercise of page number 14, exercise H, you have to do in your notebook. Okay children? You have to write down the question from here. Use the compound nouns to complete the sentences. Only this much question you will write and then you will complete these sentences. No need to write full question, okay? Okay children. The exercises which are having space in the book, you will do in the book only. Only this exercise you will do in your notebook along with the work given in the PDF. Thank you.